In this video, I'm going to teach you a very easy, applicable strategy as a beginner. Too many beginners, they flood their charts with a lot of indicators that they cannot see actual price action, and they overcomplicate strategies mixing together. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to show you a very simple one, and we're just going to jump straight into it. Now, just before we can go to the chart, let's lay out the concept or the footprint of this exact trading method. Now, I've been trading this way for the past 9 years. It's just one of the trading strategies in my arsenal. Of course, as a trader, I know how to juggle with discipline many strategies, but for you, one strategy at a time. Once you get the consistency in of being profitable, then you can move on to other ones so you can have more trade opportunities. We understand each other. So once it comes to simple structure, I believe some may know a little bit of structure where we're talking about the market's trends, bullish trends, bearish trends, all of that. We understand a little bit. If you don't, I'll slightly break it down, but I've done an in-depth video of breaking down price action, all of the beginner stuff that on this channel. So if you're new, you are more than welcome to subscribe. Now, when it comes to structure, just before we deep dive into the strategy, of course, we have a bullish market, we have a bearish market. With that, in that bullish market, we have this turnaround or pivot points here, what some can call swing highs and swing lows. We can, of course, have the right jargon for that. In a bullish market, we'd have this one called higher highs, would have this called higher lows, and the list goes on, higher highs and higher lows. In here we have what we call, this is a lower low, and this is a lower high, and of course lower low, lower high. Now the key as a trader to make money is in order to buy in a bullish market where price is cheap, or to sell in a bearish market where price is low. That's the main intention, all in all, with every trader that is trading out there. Now, this strategy lets you identify previous higher highs that were broken in a bullish market, and then as the market pulls back, you want to pull the trigger right here. It's a very simple strategy. Yes, for some of you guys who are returning, I've taught it a little bit, I've dabbled a little bit in it, but this is going to help you so much. I'm going to break it down completely different. Now with this, don't worry about trends or time frames. I'm going to highlight it right now. We're going to be mainly using the H1 time frame. So I don't want you to be in all time frames. I love this time frame because of its sort of split in between. It splits scalp traders and splits swing traders. So it's a very good time frame. The structure is quite clear, crystal clear. Now, as a beginner, I would advise you to trade on pairs that are not so volatile. So stay away from your gold and your Nasdaqs and your US 30s and your DAX 30s that are quite volatile, and that can be very too fast to the eye if you have not built this as a habit. Now, as I said, with structure, let's say the market is in a bullish trend, breaks the previous higher high and pulls back to it, and as you see it turn around, how will you identify that it's responding to that zone's candlesticks? So two things you need to just see when it has broken previous structure, when it retests that previous structure, identify candlestick patterns like your pin bars, so your hammers if it's a bullish market, your engulfing patterns, your Herman patterns. You can search this stuff on Bayou Pips. They are there, guys. Take a screenshot of that, maybe have them by your side. When the market imprints on the zone, you go ahead. Now, it can do this plenty of times, even in a bearish market. When the market has broke that, it can pull back and then sell. Now, the advantage about this is that, let's say, you don't have to decipher. A lot of strategies need you to decipher market conditions or structure. For example, when a market is going up and down, you're not quite sure what is the trend. In this case, you can just mark the previous higher high, previous higher low. Do it this way. And as the market pulls back, and if it starts responding to that zone, take it. It's not about you trying to predict, it's you reacting. If it does not respond to the zone, so it does something like this, okay, it does something like this where it breaks off where you were sort of anticipating that the market takes off the market. You can simply take this higher low, and as it pulls back to that higher low, it's another break and retest. You don't have to worry too much on trends. Yes, you can learn it along the way. I would emphasize that. Okay, now that I've shown you that, let's go into examples over here, and you will see how non-complicated this is. Again, the most profitable strategies carry market simplicity, just a naked chart. This is on Euro USD, by the way. We can go into other pairs, but I want to just show you how to really do this more practically. I want to take this previous higher high over here, and as you can see, I want to take that last candle, which was a bullish candle, stretch it across. And as you can see, I'm going to mark this quite well. This was our last higher high, okay? And our last higher low in this case, that's quite evident. Yes, is this one, maybe it's this one. It's fine. For argument's sake, I'm just going to take this one that facilitated the breaking of the market. And as the market pulls back, look at how it pulls back into this. Let me mark this properly, because we have to mark that full candle. As it pulls back, look at what candle it shows over here. It shows a bullish Herman. Now, I know this on top of my head. I've been trading for 9 years. So, of course, I will know these candlesticks. I've seen them plenty of times. It's a bullish Herman. And, of course, as it's imprinted that, it's a sign and a signal that I have to now, or I can go ahead and buy. And, of course, this was going to look something like this, where that would be my entry on the next candle, stop loss below here, and target, I would be targeting the next higher highs on that chart. And of course, this plays out on many instruments, but as I said, stay on pairs that are not so volatile. Your USD JPY, US chef, pound USD, they're not so volatile like your gold and Nasdaqs. It just works on most of these pairs, guys. And as I said, it's more like you just want to react. If it does not do what you want it to do, that's all right. I mean, I can even go over here, another market. We can see that previous higher high that was broken. Let me show you. Previous higher high that was broken. The market breaks it. As it pulls back, again, you just want to look for a candlestick confirmation and buy this market. In here, maybe it might not give you one. Here it did, and you buy. You can backtest this as many times on any chart possible, but I'll prefer you as a beginner stay on recommended charts that are not so volatile. And as I said, with being a trader, the most consistent thing I've seen in successful traders is that they stick to 2 or 1 trading methods. They're disciplined in it. They don't just go away when they start getting few losses. Yes, it's a good strategy. It's consistent. It's not your 90% or your 100%, but it is consistent in terms of profits. What you need to know as a beginner is that it's a numbers game. That means that it's all about your risk toward ratios, and the amount of trades that you take in the long run can bring you to become profitable. Okay, so go ahead, guys, do your homework with this strategy. Apply it on a demo account as many or as long as possible. Once you get the confidence, then you can probably move on to a live trading account. Thank you so much. By the way, my name is Emmanuel Mukhale, and this is Skilled FX Academy. If you enjoyed this video, definitely do subscribe to this channel. More videos like this are coming your way. God bless you.